All right, it's Belgium kit time. Everybody loves Belgium kit time. Now this is a bit odd. This is a Velleman kit, of course, Belgium, but it's branded WADA. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. It says Premium Makers Brand by Velleman. So I don't know if they contracted out to Velleman and they do the design, but Velleman manufactures it. Or I don't know. I think there was a Velleman kit though that was exactly this thing, and in fact the label here says Velleman MK171, but this is a WSAH 171. So I don't know what's going on. So it might just be repackaged to be more saleable. I don't know, kind of weird, don't quite understand it. Anyway, let's get it onto a tray. Nice. All right, it came with some instructions, so let's read those. Nothing on that side. Let me zoom you guys out. Oh, here's a schematic diagram. It's just a chip and an amplifier. 386 amplifier. And you like the graphics down here? You can make yourself into a high voice or a low voice, which is a mummy. I don't know why mummies are low voices, but yeah, just some weird part. It is an HT80, where's my magnifying glass? Where is it? 8950, HT8950, not familiar with that part. All right. Here's a cute little robot. We know it's a robot because it's labeled robot. Okay, let's get it built. So, this is a single-sided board. It looks like it's phenolic. And it says Velleman on it. And it says, don't throw it away, right there. I don't know why. Okay, I won't throw it away. I'll put it in my drawer with all my other projects. Hope they'll be happy with that. All right, let's open up this Ziploc bag if I can. Right. Okay, what do? We'll put on the flat things first. I always say put on the flat things first. So let's find some resistors here. And there's no values here, so we will have to use the instructions. So this one is a yellow blue, like a yellow blue brown, yellow purple brown maybe. Yes, yellow purple brown is 470 R3. That's what it says, R3. All right, and this one looks like a 4.7K to me. R6 and R7, okay. This looks like looks like 470K. Huh, what is this one? 47. It's like 47K. R5. R5. Where is R5? There it is. All right, not too many of them. We'll just do a couple. I hope 2022 will be better than 2021, but I don't know if it's off to a great start or not. Still can't travel anywhere. Can't go to... I guess you can. I'm just not brave enough. Like to go to England. Like to go to Eastern Europe, but maybe not for a while. My neighbor, his wife was having a birthday and they were going to go to Paris, and they had it all lined up, and the family was going to meet her there, and they were going to go to Paris and have all the celebration of the New Year's, and that all got shut down. So that's too bad. That's too bad. This one looks like 1.2K. Yeah, R10. And this one looks like a 100K. R4. And this one looks like, looks a lot like this one, 4.7K. Been having loads of fun with my Osborne computer. Guess about once a year I need to go back and do CPM stuff. I was writing some assembler code and using WordStar as the editor and using BDOS calls for input-output and moving over some old programs that I had, and yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun to do the same thing you've done before. This looks like 10K or 100K. 10, yeah, it is 10 ohms. Wow. So I went 10 or 100 ohms. 10 R9, 10 ohms. That must be for the, I think there's a 10 ohm resistor in a LM386 circuit. There's a particular name for the filter on the output of that design. I forget what it's called. It adds a external pole or zero or something to the circuit that's needed. Yeah, I don't remember the name. I'm not an electrical engineer. I am not. I pretended to be for a while, but I am not. This looks like a 330 R1 and R2. I have a physics degree and a mathematics degree. I would have liked to got a third degree if my university offered it, but it did not. My university was known for its biology and forestry and oceanography and all that kind of stuff, and so they had a physics department to get people out the door with a bachelor's degree in science. You have to have physics, but since they had a physics department, they offered a physics curriculum, and so, but it wasn't a very popular major at that school. We graduated 8 in my class, 8. Pretty amazing. I remember having one class that was only 2 students, me and another guy. It was nuclear physics and nuclear physics. And the guy teaching the class was on the Manhattan Project, so pretty good, pretty good prof. It's like having a private education. It was kind of cool. I did not appreciate it at the time. Not until I had met people with fancy degrees, but they were taught by TAs. They weren't actually taught by the professor himself. I had people who would tell me going to the fancy schools for a bachelor's degree is silly. You go there for the upper degrees. I don't know if that's right or not. That's what somebody told me. They thought it was a waste of money to do the bachelor's stuff there. Okay, I'm going to have to hold these off my finger. All right. Little switches. I guess the switches allow you to change things. This one's labeled vibrato and this one's labeled pitch. So that will be fun. Maybe I can auto-tune myself. That doesn't look right. It's not shiny. There we go. All right, 4 buttons. Okay. Here's a diode. I don't think we can mess that one up too bad. Let's see, the diode. Maybe we can. Looks like it might be a zener. There's a couple of LEDs and then there's a zener. I guess this is a zener. 3.0 volt zener, pretty low for a zener. ZD1. Where's ZD? ZD1. There it is. ZD1. Put the little band that away. Little band is the cathode. Right. Let's see. Here's a nice big microphone sensitivity. All right. Light emitting diodes. On. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Let's get him nice and straight before we solder the other side down. All right. Oops. All right. And we have a switch. Fancy switch for on off. Okay. Sparing out expenses. Doesn't say which way's on though. Looks like that way's on, so I'll leave it in the off position. Ooh, another pot. A big one. Okay. Volume. Oops. Make sure it's straight. Okay. All right, what else should we put in here? Oh, sockets, of course. They always socket these things. Not sure why, but they always put sockets on them. Probably so hacks won't burn out the chip when they do the soldering stuff. People who are a little bit heavy-handed on the solder. Or use their plumbing soldering tools. Don't want to use a propane torch to solder down your parts with. Okay, that's the sound makey chip, and here's the loud makey chip. I don't know how many times I've soldered down 386s. Quite a few. Quite a few. It didn't come with a speaker though. Maybe we'll have to kludge one on. Wait a minute, speaker. We did get a speaker. Where's my speaker? Speaker. Oh, just connector. Just speaker goes out. Did come with a microphone though, so I guess we can put the microphone in. I might be able to find a speaker somewhere in the garage. I went to a really weird estate sale the other day. Some kid's father had died and he was cleaning out the mass of stuff the guy had accumulated. He is as bad as me. His garage looked like mine with all this stuff, and of course, what is one man's treasures looks a lot like junk to everybody else. Unfortunately. All right. Let's look at the electrolytic capacitors. This one is a 100 microfarad C8, C9, and C10. Okay. Here's C9, we can put that one in. Here's C10, we can put that one in. I bought a few things just to be nice, but there really wasn't anything there I wanted. And then he charged me too much for it, so what are you going to do? A really nice kid, though. Sounds like his dad was quite clever. All right. Let's see. Then that. What was that other one? C8. Where's C8? C8's up here. Okay. All right, what is this one? This one is a, can't read it. Where is it? 10. 10 is C7. Okay. And this one is a 22, C5. Oh, caps. I guess it is an analog circuit, though. It's audio circuit. Usually cluttered with a lot of capacitors. They're hard to integrate onto the chips. Okay, and the last one, I assume, 47 C6. Oops, C6. All right, and another LED. I decided to make a cake yesterday. I felt like cake, and people only make cake on birthdays and stuff. I just wanted a cake, so I made a cake. Chocolate cake, chocolate frosting. It was excellent. If I don't say so myself. C1, 2, 3, 4 are all these guys. Okay. Self, I said. I knew it was me talking because I recognized the voice. I forget where that came from. Did you ever read Odd Bodkins? There, that is dating somebody. Show of hands if you've ever read Odd Bodkins. It's a kind of an underground cartoon. Back in the hippie days. Where are we here? I loved odd bodkins. Hugh, what was the other guy's name? There was Hugh. Remember Hugh? Remember him talking to God. God, watch out for rocks. I know this is going to make no sense to almost everybody. But... oh, here's a little thing, so we can use the volume by fingers. That's always good. And now what are we going to do? Speaker, 9 volts. And we can install the parts, I guess. There's that one. And this one. Okay. And C1. C4. We are done. Did come with all of these things, though. What are these things? Little posts. A whole bunch of them. Little posts. Guess we could put posts. I don't know. Why we have little posts. Kind of nice. Save those from us for some other project. 9-volt battery. Do we want a 9-volt battery? I think we'll use the posts. We'll put in posts and we won't use the other things. Yeah. We'll put in a post here and a post there. Oops, dropped it on the floor. Now its post is gone. Let's try this post again. Where's my blue stuff? I'll stick it on with some blue stuff so it won't fall on the floor. Okay. All right. Well, I confused my doctor the other day. I had a bunch of tests done, and he was convinced that I had this terrible disease. And he goes, we will schedule for some couple more tests. The next test will be very sensitive. It will definitely tell us what's going on. And then we will schedule you for a bone marrow biopsy, which didn't sound like much fun to me. And he goes, those are kind of backed up, so we'll schedule you now, get you on the list. It'll be in a couple weeks. Okay, so I went in for my bone marrow biopsy, and he looked at me quite confused, and he said, your other test came back completely clean. Absolutely clean. He goes, I was absolutely convinced it wouldn't. He goes, so I don't think we'll do a bone biopsy, so, my marrow biopsy. So I said, yeah, sounds good to me. He says, why don't you come back in 6 months? We'll figure it out. Okay. It's always good news. Always good news when your doctor goes, well, I guess you're healthy. Not much we can do about that. Okay, let's see here. 9 volts. Okay, 9 volts. Here and here. Nice. And we need a speaker. And I have a speaker. Let me go find it. Whoops. All right, I have this box here that's a speaker and a load. So you can hook it up as an 8-ohm speaker or a 4-ohm speaker, or you can hook it up as just a load. So we will put it into speaker mode, 8-ohm mode, and then we will connect these guys up to the speaker place. And then maybe we'll be able to hear something. Oh, there we go. Turn the power on. Ooh, hello? Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I sound like Mr. Bean or something. Okay, let me, oh geez, I need to be able to talk right into this thing, so let me move the camera over. And oh, this is too loud. Too loud. I'll put the microphone down here so you can hear me. Hello? Hello? And then I will adjust the microphone sensitivity. Oh, let's see here. Hello, 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 robot. Hello, do I sound like a robot? Hello, this is IMSAI guy. Do I sound like a robot? Pitch. Hello, hello, hello. I'm a much lower robot now. Hello, 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 hello. I'm a much higher sounding robot now. Hello, hello. All right. Oh, you can have hours of fun with this. Hello. Turn the vibrato off. Turn the vibrato on. Hello. 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 All right. I think you get the idea. Oh, I'm going to have to, let me turn this off. I'm going to have to make sure I edit that well so I don't blow out anybody's eardrums. All right, well, there you go. Velleman kit number, which one was it? Oh, you know the one? Oh, here it is. Here's the box. 171 voice changer kit. A little bit underwhelming. Maybe it'd be okay if you had, you weren't trying to listen to yourself and getting feedback and stuff like that. Maybe separate the two. Maybe feed in audio from a separate source and use this to process it before it goes back out or something. I don't know. Anyway, it does what it does. It does make you sound like a robot. The pitch goes up and down. You can add vibrato to your voice. And yeah, everything seems to function, and there you go.